Guys, welcome to the Asking Us Show episode number 58, and today I am going to be talking about why I believe Omega Digital is going to be a major disruptive force in the SEO world. Stick around. Thanks so much, guys, for joining me. So today I wanted to really put this video together to deliver a up close and personal video about the Omega Digital business model. So one of the biggest components of the Omega Digital business model is the exclusivity. Out of the box, our top tier SEO packages out of the box without any additional paperwork being required to be signed. We are offering an exclusive service. And when I put this service together, I strongly believed in delivering a service where if I was the customer, this is what I would expect. Also, having worked in another agency before, I always felt like exclusivity should be part of the deal. When you're working with a client and their business, you really are dealing with livelihoods. You're not just dealing with a spreadsheet and, this client's giving you X amount of money and you want to increase their traffic, you want to increase their sales because, their success is going to be your success, but because there's also real people behind that business. And so I find that the exclusivity is more of an outreach to joining the Omega family. And family, you look after one another. When you say that this person is part of my family, that already infers how important that person actually is. And we wanted to demonstrate that feel in the actual business. We wanted our clients not just to be told they're family, but to actually be shown that, even before joining this company, we will be seen as part of the family. And I find that that's one of the biggest motivating factors behind starting the exclusivity, and why I really wanted to make sure that was part and parcel of our business DNA. And it's been a really successful point of difference because we are able to really focus in on that client and help them dominate the industry and reach their business goals, knowing that we're not going to be working with anybody else. And clients have always given us the feedback that the exclusivity was a major difference in signing up. I mean, really, single-handedly, it was one of the things that stuck out. And when we ask clients, why did you end up joining us? They regularly tell us, that, or even after they've joined us, the exclusivity is such a wonderful part of your business model. And I've always thought if I was a customer, I would expect that. The second part of our business model is the fact that we offer no contracts. So right from the get-go, I actually put up a quote last week, and I actually said that long-term SEO is not an excuse for a lack of short-term value. And what I mean by that is when you are dealing in the SEO realm and the SEO industry, you will hear like a beaten drum that it's a long-term strategy. And it is a long-term strategy. But that doesn't mean that there should be a long-term value. Value can be shown instantly. And it can come in different forms. Ultimately, when you are going to deliver on the no contracts, it means that we have nowhere to hide, that this client can't cut loose and run. Now, some of the feedback that I've received this week is said, but generally, isn't that how all businesses will operate, that if they don't get results, they leave? Ultimately, generally long term, that can happen. If they're locked in a 12-month contract, and we've had clients call us and contact us and say, look, we want to sign up with you guys, but we can't because we're in this long-term contract that we signed and we can't get out of it. And that's unfortunate. Now, just because you are locked in a long-term contract, I'm not saying you're not going to get results, but for us, we want to deliver the message that because of the no contracts, we take you very seriously. And we know that you can leave at any time. And when clients stay with us for 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 years, it has been built on nothing less other than value. And clients that are looking to sign up with us see that as, well, you know what, at the end of the day, a no contract is a sign of confidence. That if you are going to offer that, that means that you can feel confident in delivering. And it's up to us as well at Amiga that if we know we can't help this particular client, that we quickly make that known, because you don't want to work with a client and then all of a sudden you knock back other clients that could join up, but you're saying no to because you're exclusive and whatnot. So it's very important that the no contracts tells potential customers, we can't work with, we can leave at any time. And that for us also ensures that, we want to work with the clients that we feel like we can get results. And number 3, the small client base. Now, why do I believe the small client base is something that we regularly promote, and that is our success is not just built on clients of a sort of, a lot of clients spending a little bit of money. We prefer to have a little bit of clients that will start off with a really good budget and continuously choose to reinvest more and more and more. One of our success really has been the fact that because we continuously meet goals, clients that may have started on $2,000 a month or even $1,500 a month or spending double now because the results are there. And when you have a small client base, both the client and us are both invested in ensuring that we reach these goals so the client can then reinvest. And you can say that the last two generally happen in any industry, in any SEO agency, and that partly is true. But because we are built on the fact that we want to remain a small client base, we don't want to have, we're trying to mold the business model as such where there's absolutely no room to fail on our part. If you'll see, if you look out in the SEO world, that there are many companies that boast hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of clients, right? And for me, that's great. But if they lose 3 or 4 clients, the wheel don't fall off the wagon. So it's continuously, when you're a small client base, you can't lose clients. Full stop. I mean, losing 3, 4, 5 clients with a small client base of, let's say, under 10, then, you can't lose that many clients. So that's what I really wanted to portray with the small client base is we have no room to fail. And the model that I've put together is all those 3 components. It's not just looking at them separately, but it's bringing them all together and molding them all together, and delivering is the only way I knew how to put a model together that is, number 1, customer first, and number 2, how I would expect, and being empathetic to the market, how I would expect a agency to run if I was a customer paying. But if there is any other way that I can change the model to make it more customer first, to be more transparent and candid, then I will do it. And so that's really what I wanted to talk to you today, guys, and really be proud of the model. And really I need to spend more time discussing and talking about the model because I want to get more feedback. And some of the feedback so far has been great. But for us, it's really ensuring that we have a model that is built around disrupting an industry where they can look at us and say, we will take some of these components, or this will become the norm of what we expect every SEO agency to do. Guys, if you have any questions, please let me know in the comment box below, and definitely subscribe to this channel, and we look forward to speaking with you in the next video.